Hi, I'm Lloyd Snell. I'm an engineer at Flory Industries. I've been participating at Covenant Grove Church since about August of last year. In end of May 23rd, 2021, my wife and I, we celebrated our 40th wedding anniversary. And June 3rd, I began full-time employment in Salida, California. I moved out here without a place to live and a new job, and my wife remained in Iowa. I began immediately the first Sunday looking for churches to go to, as I've been a Christian all my life and born and saved and know the importance of having a church to go to. And on those first few weeks of my journey out here, I would go to 3 services a Sunday. I would get up and go to an early one, and I'd find a next one, and I'd be at a third one. And I'd been going to a church for a while that really I call a participation church. It was big, and you filled a spot, and you didn't participate, you just listened. And that was okay. I was at least in a church. But Kevin Crane, an old friend of mine, we met up at camp, and we were talking. He said, well, you ought to come out to Covenant Grove. And so he invited me out, and here I came out, and immediately was greeted by Pamela. I think she catches everybody before you get to the front door. And it was so nice that, wow, I already knew one person, and that person was Pamela. And I found out she likes to put stickers on your back if you're not careful. So that was a great start and a welcoming start. And it was just a matter of weeks from there. I felt like Covenant Grove was my church. I may not be here long. In fact, that's pretty given as we've now purchased a home in Turlock. I want to reach out and thank Covenant Grove for the friendship and the services and the messages from Scott and others and the music and people who would learn your name. Time marched on. I think I started coming here about August of last year, and then there was a place to go for Thanksgiving. There was a place to go for Christmas. I could hardly wait for the Christmas services and the Christmas message, because I was all alone. I didn't have anything, and I wasn't traveling back to Iowa until January. I had to get through all the holidays on my own, and I would have preferred to work, and some of them I did, but I had church to go to, and I want to thank everybody here for that. And I want to reflect a little bit on my favorite part of the Bible and share to you how this experience and how I think it all ties in to what God says. And Philemon is a book about people, but there's a real chance that Onesimus became a major leader in the minor church. And he didn't go from slave to leader without a church. And Covenant Grove's been that church effect for me. You've been there as I've sojourned across the country, come back to where I started in the almond industry, and provided me that love, that kind of truth, that breath and strength of God during that time away from my wife. So I got her standing on the side here, so I'm going to bring my wife in. She doesn't like this. I'm the public person here. But you all know I've been here growing my hair excessively long, and I've been this guy off on the left-hand side of the thing. But this is my wife, Terry.
Hi.
And you've all been waiting to meet her, and I'm glad to have her here. I'm glad she has a job she now likes here. And we will continue our lives as husband and wife and faithful in Christ from this point forward again together. And we'll be in Turlock. We'll try and make some trips up occasionally and say hi, even though it was short-lived. And we will hunt for a church that's close so we can participate in services, in small groups, in a community. And just like in Philemon, we'll be part of that church that helps people grow and nurture in Christ. Thank you.